Hi everyone, it's Nadia from YARNutopia. Today we are making number 198 granny square of our 365 days of granny squares. This one is designed by Baby Love brand. This one is called Rebecca Square. This one is actually part of the Vibrant Vintage Crochet Along that they're having this year. So make sure you check out that link to their written pattern in the description of this video. In their square, they have the written instructions in their pattern. They have the written instructions. They have a chart that you can go off if those of you who like to read charts better, or diagrams of crochet stitches and everything. And then their final page of their pattern features a condensed version of the written instructions, so you can print them off and save it for later. So it's a great written pattern and it's super easy to follow along with. So you can follow along with this video and the written pattern and kind of learn how to use more crochet lingo, because we are using these fabulous stitches today. These are long, or in the pattern it's called tall puff stitches, and these puff stitches are so huge. I mean, look at, they're like as big as my finger. So these are about an inch tall, each of these puff stitches, so it's super fabulous. And then we're making this little puff stitch beautiful design into a square. It is so awesome. This square, I'll tell you the measurements. A lot of you like that I put measurements out there. It's about 6.5 inches for me. If you use a bigger or smaller hook, obviously it'll be bigger or smaller. The centimeters on that is about 16, or I guess 17 centimeters. Let me move that over. There you go. 17 centimeters on that. So if you use a bigger or smaller hook, I'm demonstrating this in an H size crochet hook, which is 5 millimeters. So make sure you have that handy, as well as a scissors and a yarn needle. Those are good tools to use when you're cutting your yarn and sewing in your ends if you're changing color so much, which I am changing color 4 different times in this project. I'm just using scrap yarn. You don't need too much yarn for this. Maybe a little bit more for the puff stitches, because that is kind of a lot of yarn using these puff stitches, but I'm just using a Red Heart Super Saver yarn. This is a 10 ply, size 4, medium worsted weight yarn. You can use a double knitting yarn, a smaller or bigger hook, whatever you want. This is just squares that we're making. So before we start, I do want to mention, though, there are other links in the description of this video. So there's that link to that written pattern by Baby Love brand. There's also the link to my blog, YARNutopia.com, where you'll get all 365 days of granny squares. So if you click the photo of the square at the top of the blog, it'll take you to its video tutorial here on YouTube. And then at the bottom of the blog, there's a list of the ones that have written patterns available to you. So you will see number 198 granny square. It will say Rebecca Square by Baby Love brand. You can click that and follow along. Also, there's a link to my Facebook and Instagram. Make sure you're hashtagging 365 days of granny squares and hashtag YARNutopia so I can see your squares on Instagram. And then on Facebook, make sure to share your photo of your square today in the comment section of today's post. So go look for the square on the wall and then comment with your photo and let me know what you thought about today's square. What colors did you choose, and what did you modify anything? Did you change anything? Let me know your thoughts. So I like to hear and read all their comments on there. Lastly, I want to say a big thank you to my dad, Fuad, Azmat, for taking the time to make these videos with us. He is our videographer, editor, and photographer for all of our videos. So make sure you hit that subscribe button and like this video so you can get the update on when we post our next video, which will be tomorrow. So let's get started in making number 198 granny square. To start, let's make a slip knot. So put your short end over your long end, fold that down, and then pull that through. Pull tight, insert your hook, and we can start. Let's start off by chaining 5. So yarn over, pull through, 1, yarn over, pull through, 2, yarn over, pull through, 3, 4, and 5. And now we're going to go way over here to the beginning chain right here, and we're going to make a slip stitch. So go into that chain, then yarn over and pull through and through. Okay, so we've just created a ring. If you know how to start with the magic ring, you can start that way as well, but now I'm going to chain up 1 and go on to round 1 right away. What I'm going to do is we're going to work all into this ring here. We're going to make a beginning puff stitch, okay, a beginning tall puff stitch actually. So we're going to pull this up, okay, so you can see I'm pulling this up just like this at about an inch. Okay, you can kind of use your finger, I guess, to measure, just like your first part of your finger here. So you can pull that up. Then we're going to yarn over. Okay, you can hold these onto your hook with your finger, go into the ring, then yarn over and pull through and pull that up. Okay, so there's 3 loops on your hook. You're going to yarn over and go back into that ring, and then yarn over and pull that up. Okay, now you want to pull this all up super high. Okay, like I said, about an inch. And then we want to yarn over and pull through all 5 of those loops. Then we want to chain 3, so yarn over, pull through, 1, 2, and 3. So we're going to make these long or tall puff stitches into the center. Okay, we need 8 of those with chain 3 in between them. Okay, so again, we're going to now do a regular tall puff stitch. So we're going to yarn over, go into the ring, yarn over, pull through, pull up, hold that, yarn over, go back in, yarn over, pull through, and pull up. But now we're going to do that one more time for 7 loops on the hook. So yarn over, go in, and then yarn over and pull up. Okay, you can kind of stretch this out, and then yarn over and pull through all 7 of the loops on your hook. Okay, and then we're going to chain 3. So 1, 2, 3. Okay, I'll show you again. Yarn over, go in, yarn over, pull through, pull up, yarn over, go in, yarn over, pull through, pull up, and again, yarn over, go in, yarn over, pull through, and pull that up, and then yarn over and pull through all 7 loops on your hook, and then chain 3. 1, 2, 3. Okay, so that's 3. Okay, so do it again. Just make sure to pull up really high on those. Okay, then yarn over and pull through all 7 loops, and then chain 3. 1, 2, 3. Okay, again, yarn over, go in, yarn over, pull through, yarn over, go in, yarn over, pull through, yarn over, go in, yarn over, pull through, yarn over, and pull through all 7 loops, and then chain 3. 1, 2, 3. Okay, so that's 5. You can kind of scoot these over a little bit so you can get all of your stitches in there. Yarn over, go in, yarn over, pull through, pull up, yarn over, go in, yarn over, pull through, pull that up, yarn over, go in, yarn over, pull through, pull it up, and then yarn over and pull through all 7 loops, and chain 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, so 2 more. Need a total of 8. Okay, then chain 3. And 1 more. 1, 2, 3. Yarn over, pull through all 7, and then chain 3. 1, 2, 3. Then it says to finish this round, you want to half double crochet at the top of the beginning puff stitch to complete this round. So instead of chaining 3 here, what we're going to do, I think that's what they meant, is actually, you could chain 3 and attach to this beginning if you're going to change color, which I think I'm going to do. But I'll show you if you're not changing color, just chain 2, and then to half double crochet, we're going to yarn over, go into the top of this puff stitch here, and then yarn over, pull through, and then yarn over and pull through all 3 loops. Okay, so that ends you up, if you are not changing color, that ends you up in the center of this space here, and then you can go on to the next round without changing color. But if you are changing color, like me, we're not going to do that. We're going to chain our 3 normally, and then just slip stitch to the beginning. So go in, yarn over, pull through, and through. And then we're going to fasten off this color. So chain 1, cut your yarn, pull that through, pull tight. We're going to go into this chain 3 space right here and start our second round. We're going to hook on our new color, pull that through, and then we're going to chain up 1, just like that, and we're going to single crochet into this same space. So go in, yarn over, pull through, yarn over, pull through 2 loops. Okay, just like that. Then we're going to chain 6, so yarn over, pull through, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We're going to hop to the next chain space right here, and we're going to single crochet in there. So go in, yarn over, pull through, yarn over, pull through 2. Then we're just going to repeat, so chain 6, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and then we're going to hop to the next chain space right here and make a single crochet. So go in, yarn over, pull through, yarn over, and pull through 2 loops. Okay, and just repeat, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and then single crochet in the next space. So do that all the way around. You'll have a total of 8 chain 6 spaces. So then I'll meet you up and we'll go on to round 3. Finishing this round, we want to finish chaining our last 6 here, 4, 5, 6, and then slip stitch into the first single crochet of this round right here. So go in, yarn over, pull through, and through. Okay, pull tight. Now at this point, if you are changing color, you can fasten off here, just chain 1, cut the yarn, pull that all the way through, pull it tight, and then start your next round in any chain 6 space. But I'm going to save this color. I'm going to keep working with this green. So I'm going to go into this next chain 6 space for a slip stitch. So yarn over, pull through and through, and then I'm going to chain up 1 here. Okay, now going on to round 3, we're going to make a beginning tall puff. So pull this up about 1 inch. I'm going to use my finger as a guide here so you can kind of see there. And then we're going to yarn over, go into the chain 6 space, yarn over, pull through, pull up, yarn over, go in, yarn over, pull through, and pull that up. So now we have 5 loops on the hook. We're going to yarn over and pull through all 5 of those loops. Okay, there's our beginning tall puff, and we need to chain 1. Now we're going to make a regular puff, chain 1, regular puff, chain 1, regular puff, chain 1, regular puff. That should be 4. I think I said 4. So we want to have a total of 5 puff stitches all in the same chain 6 space. Okay, so we're going to do a regular puff stitch, a regular tall puff stitch actually. So yarn over, go in, yarn over, pull through, pull up, yarn over, go in, yarn over, pull through, pull up, and again, yarn over, go in, yarn over, pull through, and pull that up, and then yarn over and pull through you should have 7 loops on your hook. You're going to pull through all 7 of those, and then chain 1 to close that. Okay, so again, yarn over, go in, pull up, yarn over, go in, yarn over, pull through, pull up, yarn over, go in, yarn over, pull through, and pull up. 7 loops on the hook, yarn over and pull through all 7 loops, and then chain 1. Okay, so that's 1, 2, 3. Again, yarn over, go in, yarn over, pull through, and then pull that up. Yarn over, go in, yarn over, pull through, pull up. Yarn over, go in, yarn over, pull through, and pull up. And then yarn over and pull through all 7 loops, and then chain 1. Okay, and we want to do it again, so for our 5th one. So yarn over, go in, yarn over, pull through, pull up. Yarn over, go in, yarn over, pull through, pull up. Yarn over, go in, yarn over, pull through, and pull that up. And then yarn over and pull through all 7 loops and chain 1. Alright, so we have 5 puffs in there. Now we want to single crochet into the next chain 6 space. So go in to this next chain 6 space and yarn over and pull through, and then yarn over and pull through 2 loops. Okay, then we want to chain 1 like that. I'm going to move these over a little bit so they're even. There we go. And then in the next chain 6 space, we're going to make 5 tall puffs in the same chain 6 space here. So I'm sure you know how to make a tall puff now. I've repeated it 5 times. So I'm just going to make a tall puff, yarn over, pull through all 7 loops, chain 1, and then make the next tall puff. Make sure you're pulling up all the way, yarn over, pull through all 7 loops, and chain 1. Okay, once you get these all down pat, it's pretty fast actually, and then chain 1. Okay, and then 2 more in the same space. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, chain 1. And you want to make sure you're really pulling those loops up. Okay, just like that, and then chain 1. So now you have your 5 puff stitches with a chain 1 in between each one of those. And then we're going to chain 1 after this puff stitch, and then single crochet in the next chain 6 space, and then chain 1, and then we're going to repeat. So put your 5 tall puff stitches in this next space, and chain 1 in between each one of those, and then make sure to chain 1 after your last one, and then single crochet in the next chain 6 space, and then make your 5 puff stitches in the next space, and then single crochet in that last one. Make sure you're chaining 1 between every single stitch, and then I'll meet you up at the end of this round once I have all these tall puffs done, and then we'll go on to round 4. When you're finishing this round, make sure to chain that 1, and then we're going to slip stitch to the beginning puff stitch. I'm going to go at the top here. Okay, you can see here. Going to go in, and then yarn over and pull that through and through. Okay, now if you're going on to the next round without changing color, slip stitch into this chain 1 space right here, and then chain up 1, I guess, if you're going to follow the written pattern, chain 1, and go on to round 4. But I'm actually going to fasten off here, so I'm going to chain 1, and then I already cut my yarn, so I'm just going to continue pulling that through and pull that tight. I'm going to insert my hook in this space where I said to slip stitch into if you're not changing color. If you're starting with a new color, just start after a puff stitch, after a first puff stitch, so right in here. So there should be 4 on this side of your hook and 1 on this side of your hook. Okay, so right in here we're starting. And we're going to hook on our new color, pull it through. Now, if you're following along with the written pattern, chain up 1, then single crochet and chain 1 in the same space. But that's our beginning double crochet. But for a beginning double crochet, I'm just going to chain up 3. So yarn over and pull through 1, 2, and 3. That's going to be my beginning double crochet. Then the pattern says to chain 1. So yarn over and pull through for the chain 1 space. And now we're going to hop to the next chain 1 space after this puff stitch right here. We're going to go into here and we're going to make a half double crochet. So yarn over, go in, yarn over, pull through, and then yarn over and pull through all 3 loops on your hook. And then we're going to chain 1. So yarn over, pull through. And then we're going to hop to the next chain 1 space right here and put a half double crochet. So yarn over, go in, yarn over, pull through, yarn over, pull through all 3 loops on your hook, and then chain 1. In the next chain 1 space right here, we are going to put a double crochet. So yarn over, go in, yarn over, pull through, yarn over, pull through 2 loops, and then yarn over and pull through 2 loops. So that's a double crochet. And then we're going to chain 1. Now we're going to skip over this chain 1 space here and we're going to work our corner stitches in this single crochet. Our corner stitches are 3 treble crochet, chain 3, and 3 treble crochet. So yarn over twice, go into the single crochet, yarn over, pull through, yarn over, pull through 2 loops, yarn over, pull through 2 loops, and yarn over and pull through 2 loops. So that's a treble crochet. So you have to make 3 of those. So yarn over twice, go back into the same single crochet, yarn over, pull through, yarn over, pull through 2, yarn over, pull through 2, and yarn over and pull through 2. And again, yarn over twice, go in, yarn over, pull through, yarn over, pull through 2, yarn over, pull through 2, and yarn over and pull through 2. Then we have to chain 3 for our corner. So 1, yarn over, pull through 2, yarn over, pull through 3. And now we have to make 3 more treble crochet into that same single crochet. So again, treble crochet is yarn over twice, and we have to make 3 of those in that same stitch. So there's 6 stitches. There's 3 treble crochet, chain 3, and 3 treble crochet, all in that single crochet. Then we're going to chain 1, and we're going to go in between these puff stitches right here and put a double crochet. So yarn over once, go in here, yarn over, pull through, yarn over, pull through 2, yarn over, pull through 2. Then chain 1, and now we're going to repeat what we did from the beginning. So half double crochet in this next chain 1 space, then chain 1, half double crochet in the next chain 1 space, then chain 1, double crochet in the next chain 1 space, then chain 1, and in the single crochet make our corner stitches. So that's 3 treble crochets, chain 3, and 3 treble crochets. So 1, 2, and 3, then chain 3, 1, 2, 3, and then 3 more trebles. 1, 2, 3. Okay, then we're going to repeat. So chain 1, double crochet between these 2 tall puff stitches right here. So yarn over once, go in, yarn over, pull through, yarn over, pull through 2, yarn over, pull through 2. Then chain 1, hop between these next 2 right here in this chain 1 space and put a half double crochet. Then chain 1, half double crochet in between these 2 here. So yarn over, go in, yarn over, pull through, yarn over, pull through all 3 loops. Then chain 1, in between these 2 puff stitches, these 2 tall puffs here, we're going to put a double crochet. Then chain 1, and now we're at the next single crochet here. We're going to make our corner stitches. So that is 3 treble crochet, then chain 3, and 3 treble crochets. So again, treble crochet is yarn over twice, go into the stitch, yarn over, pull through, yarn over, pull through 2, yarn over, pull through 2, and yarn over and pull through 2. Okay, so we're just doing that. 3, 3, and 3. Then chain 1, and now we're on our last side here. In between these 2 tall puff stitches, we're going to put a double crochet. Chain 1, in between these 2 puff stitches, we're going to put a half double crochet. Chain 1, in between these 2 puff stitches, we're going to put a half double crochet, chain 1, and in between these 2 puff stitches, we're going to put a double crochet, and then chain 1. And now in this last single crochet here, we're going to put our corner stitches. So again, 3 treble crochet, chain 3, and 3 treble crochet. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, and the last 3 trebles here. Then we're going to chain 1 after our last treble here. We're going to chain 1 just like that, and then we're going to slip stitch to the beginning chain of 3, or our beginning double crochet here. So 1, 2, 3, right at the top, insert your hook, then yarn over and pull through and through. Awesome! There's round 4. Looking fabulous! So now I'm gonna grab a new color and we're gonna go on to round 5. Alright, I'm going to fasten off this color. If you are not changing color, just chain up 1 and go on to the next round with me. But I'm going to chain 1 here and cut this yarn and pull that through, pull tight. And then I'm going to attach my new color. I'm going to attach in the same stitch, I think, right in this top of this chain up 3 here. I'm going to go in, grab the new color, hook that on the hook, and pull that through. Okay, and then I'm going to chain up 1, and we're going to single crochet into the same stitch. So go back in, yarn over, pull through, and then yarn over and pull through 2 loops. Now we're going to single crochet in this chain 1 space, so go in, yarn over, pull through, yarn over, pull through 2 loops. We're going to single crochet into this half double crochet right here, go in, yarn over, pull through, yarn over, pull through 2 loops, and we're going to single crochet into this next chain 1 space. So we're single crocheting into each stitch and each chain 1 space across here. Okay, it's going to be super simple. Just single crochet in the stitch and single crochet in the chain 1 space, and then here we're going to single crochet in each of these next 3 stitches. Okay, and now when you get to the corner, in the corner chain space, we're going to put 5 single crochets in there. So 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Okay, and then we're just going to single crochet across here. So in each stitch and in each chain 1 space, we're going to put a single crochet. So go in here for a single crochet. Okay, don't miss those chain spaces. So we're going to single crochet all the way around. The written pattern says there should be 80 single crochets total on this round. So if you want to, you can count back once you get all the way around. But just make sure to put 5 single crochets in the corners and 1 single crochet in each stitch and in each chain 1 space, and then I'll meet you up and we'll go on to the last round together. When you come back around, just make sure to slip stitch to the first single crochet of this round. Go in with your hook. There you go. Yarn over, pull through, and through. And now for this next round, I'm not going to change color. I'm just going to go right into it. We're just going to do a single crochet round, and I'll show you what to do in the corner here. So just chain up 1 and go into the same stitch, yarn over, pull through, yarn over, pull through 2, and then single crochet into each stitch on this round. So this is, again, a very simple round. I'm just going to go a little faster because I'm sure you know how to do a single crochet by now. So just go all the way until you hit the corner 5 single crochets, and I'll show you what to do there. Okay, so I already let's see here, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, there was the 5th one right here. So there's 5 in here. I already single crocheted in the first one. You want to single crochet in the next one. And once you get to the middle one of this 5 single crochet grouping in the corner, you want to put 3 single crochets in that one. So the middle corner one gets 3 single crochets, just like that. And then we're just going to continue to work a single crochet into each stitch on each side until we get to the middle corner stitch. Okay, so the 3rd single crochet in to the 5 single crochet grouping in the corners, and in that middle one we're putting 3 single crochets in there. Okay, so it's just a super simple round. Just make sure to put 3 single crochets in your corners, and then I will meet you up when we're about to fasten off. Okay, when you're finished with this round, just slip stitch to the beginning here in the single crochet, go in, yarn over, pull through, and now we can fasten off. So chain 1, cut that, pull it through, pull it tight, grab your yarn needle, and sew in your ends. I know I say it every day, and I say that every day. Sew in your ends, people. Sew those ends in. There we go. Just so, you don't want to have a headache at the end and just having to sew in all these loose ends, especially if you're changing color a lot. It's such a headache. So save yourself, cut any extra, stretch it out. There it is. Done. Number 198 granny square. You could block this if you need to, but I don't really need to. It's beautiful. It is a perfect square. That's so lovely. Thank you so much to Baby Love Brand for allowing us to use this in our big project. Make sure to check out their Vibrant Vintage Crochet Along. This is part of that series, and this is just a beautiful square. And if you want to do another crochet along with them, you can follow along with their granny squares as well. They're doing one this year. And yeah, thank you so much for watching. Make sure to share your photos on the Facebook and the Instagram. Make sure you're subscribing to my channel, all that good stuff over here. Yes, and thanks so much for watching every single day. You guys are the best. So have a great rest of your day, everyone. I hope you have a wonderful day and a wonderful week, and I'll see you tomorrow. So happy hooking!